Everyone was surprised and terrified. It can't be that a guy like that is the king of everything. It's disgusting. At that time, the warriors of Universe 7 and 11 would attack Akumo. Looks like I'm going to have to fight. At that moment the strongest mortal in the Universe 8 would dodge all the blows. It can't be, they are very slow. They lack more power. At that the mortal of the Universe 8 in a second would give a blow to each one. How is that possible? It hit all of us, I couldn't see it. Cell was surprised. That bastard is very strong. It is true, at that moment Broly in his transformation would try to give him a big blow, but he would dodge it. What is happening? Is that all? Broly would increase his power. No way, that Saiyan is much stronger than Kale. All the gods would look on in amazement. We are lost. On the other hand, this is impossible. The power of this mortal is too much, not even joining forces can fight against him. It is true, Mr. Beerus. There's something I don't like, Whis, I feel a bad feeling. On the other hand, it would look like Gohan was fighting against Kefla. We are now stronger than we were in the previous tournament. We must put an end to this at once. At that moment, the two participants would throw themselves at each other and strike several blows. On the other hand, Cell, Frieza, Jiren, Toppo, Broly and Kumber are being defeated. Since we fought with this guy, I felt that something was not right. It was as if they wanted the Universe 8 to win. You are right, you are very smart. On the other hand, Goku and Vegeta were aware of all the happenings. Friends, resist. On the other hand, I must go and help Broly and the others. At that time, Gohan would prepare his power. With this I'll put an end to this fight. And so this one would launch it. It's impossible, it can't be. The fusion would fall outside the combat arena, it can't be, we have lost. On the other hand, I'm going to put an end to your existence, you useless people. At that moment the mortal would prepare a power, die. Everyone was surprised and terrified. At that moment Granola and Gohan would appear and stop the power. And so he would use a great power, and as a consequence he would grow older. And so the mortals of Universe 7 would unleash the power. I hope that with this, they will have more time to recover. And so Granola would die. No way, Granola. At that moment Akumo would smile. They are all together, they saved me the work. On the other hand, finally, Akumo is going to make everyone disappear. And so Akumo would again make an energy ball. But this time the power was 5 times stronger. Die, all participants would be terrified. Whis and Beerus were surprised. This is the end of all of us, we are going to die. At that moment Akumo would launch a great power, all the warriors would try to stop the power, but this would not help. The power would impact, causing all the warriors to shoot out of the tournament of power. And so only Akumo would be left in the combat arena. We have lost. No way. That guy is a total monster. The tournament came to an end. The winner is Akumo from Universe 8. All the other universes are going to be eliminated. Everyone was terrified. Gohan would think of his family and so he would shed a tear. It's unfair that a guy like that participated in the tournament. Even with the universes teaming up they couldn't have beaten him. And so all the gods would agree. This is the first time I've heard you talk like this. At that moment the two kings of the world would laugh. The purpose of this tournament was to eliminate all the universes and to entertain myself. All of you are my toys, you are no longer of any use to me, the only thing you were good for was to amuse me. Everyone was terrified by what Zeno-sama. At that moment Zeno-sama would raise his hand, die. At that moment nothing would happen. What happened? Now you are going to entertain us. Everyone would be surprised. But if it's Goku and Vegeta, how did they do that? I'll never forgive you, damn you. And so Goku would close his eyes, and so the combat arena would be rebuilt, and in the middle of the combat arena were the two Zeno-sama, Daishinkan and the Guardians. How did you do that? Everyone was surprised. How could this be possible? We have been locked in a time chamber for 2 million years. Everyone couldn't believe it. What happened to Goku and Vegeta? Is it really them? The truth is that I have locked Goku and Vegeta in the time chamber. Everyone was surprised. You fat bastard, why did you do it? Because I didn't want Universe 7 to take the victory, Champa would say, very embarrassed. I told him that it was cheating, but he didn't listen to me. But if he hadn't, we would all be dead right now. You are right, Mr. Champa. My father and Mr. Vegeta have become very strong. Gohan, there is a new hope. That's right, Mr. Piccolo. Don't be idiots, it is impossible for you to fight against the kings of everything. At that moment the guardians of Zeno-sama would explode. Everyone was shocked. He eliminated them with his eyes. At that moment, a being would appear. It seems to have arrived at the right time. Who are you? I am the teacher of Mr. Goku and Mr. Vegeta. Everyone was surprised. Mr. Goku is very absent-minded. He went with Mr. Vegeta and forgot about me. How the hell did you do that? 2-, then you're next. At that moment Daishinkan for the first time would begin to feel fear. Damn you, I'm going to kill you. Daishinkan would throw themselves against Goku, but the Saiyan would parry all of their blows. I will not forgive them. And so Goku would punch through Daishinkan's chest. It would fall to the ground. The two Zenous-samas were surprised. Is that really Son Goku? Everyone present would be very surprised by Goku's new power. He treated him like he was a piece of trash. Please, Mr. Zeno-sama, let us escape. We must escape. Shut up, Daishinkan, you have to calm down. His eyes scare me, I can't fight. And so Daishinkan would try to escape. You stupid bastard, you're no good to me anymore. Zeno-sama would make Daishinkan disappear. Everyone was surprised by what Zeno-sama did. He eliminated it as if it was nothing, as if it was an insect. That midget scares me. Daishinkan was another one of my toys, but it's no longer useful. Now we are going to eliminate you. And so the kings of all would launch themselves against Goku and Vegeta. They will destroy everything. No, Goku put up a super powerful barrier. But how? Goku and Vegeta have acquired a new power. It is the forbidden power. They can create anything just by imagining it. Everyone was surprised. The fight would be totally unbelievable. The two Saiyans were above the kings of the whole. That's all the power of the strongest deities? It's all a fraud. It's unbelievable. His powers are at other levels. By the way, did you know about all this? At that time, the Destroyer God would tell them all about Zeno-sama's plan. Me and Akamo could not oppose that plan because if we did not obey we were going to die. I understand, it's understandable. What is happening? Dwarf. That's all the power of the king at all? Don't underestimate me. I had never felt cornered in my life, not even in my deepest dreams could I have imagined this. Goku and Vegeta would be seriously hurting the kings of the whole. This bout has already ended. All the gods and angels couldn't believe. But what training did Goku and Vegeta receive? I was about to give the forbidden powers to Ragnarok and Murizar, but when I met Goku and Vegeta, I have seen in them the ability to carry this power and protect everyone. They were the perfect heirs of the forbidden power. I helped them and trained them for 2 million years in the time chamber. Everyone was surprised. At that moment the two kings of the whole would fall. There's only one way to get rid of these fuckers. If it's true, it must be done. At that moment the two deities will merge. Everyone was surprised.